Well, to the US now, and the campaign of Republican presidential hopeful Rick Perry has suffered what could be a terminal setback. Questioned during the latest televised debate, the Texas governor suffered a brain freeze and was unable to recall key planks of his own policies. Rival candidate Herman Cain had his own problems defending his character in the face of multiple allegations of sexual harassment. North America correspondent Lisa Miller reports.
This was the 10th debate for the Republican candidates, and this time the focus was the economy.
I want to begin with what we saw today, another rough day for our money.
But 20 minutes in, and the accusations against Herman Cain were on the table.
In recent days, we have learned that 4 different women have accused you of inappropriate behavior. Here we're focusing on character and on judgment. You've been a CEO.
Yes.
Boos from the audience and a firm response from the candidate.
The American people deserve better than someone being tried in the court of public opinion based on unfounded accusations. That's what that's about.
Debate moderators tried to bring in others who were staying clear.
Would you keep a CEO? Are you persuaded by what Mr. Cain has said? Would you keep him on if you had bought his company?
Look, Herman Cain is the person to respond to these questions. He just did. The people in this room and across the country can make their own assessment. I'm not going to hold it.
Excuse me.
Herman Cain came into this debate leading many of the opinion polls, but the question is whether that support is strong enough to stick, despite the furor surrounding the candidate.
And as far as these accusations causing me to back off and maybe withdraw from this presidential primary race, ain't gonna happen.
That was Herman Cain earlier this week, again rejecting the accusations by 4 women of sexual harassment while he was president of the National Restaurant Association. Only one woman has told her story publicly. Sharon Bialek says he put his hand up her skirt and tried to push her head into his lap in 1997.
I knew what I was in for when I did this. I knew they're going to dig up all kinds of dirt, and I don't care. I care about my son the most, but I don't care about me. I care about the truth.
Herman Cain says she's a troubled woman and he's never met her.
The man has complete amnesia, and I really believe he believes it himself. You know, pathological liars usually do those kinds of things.
But now another of the women says she'll go public too. Karen Kraushauer received a reported $45,000 payout from the Restaurant Association after accusing Herman Cain of sexual harassment. Karen Kraushauer is trying to contact her fellow accusers to hold a joint press conference.
And they can't argue with Herman Cain on the merits. They can't argue with Herman Cain on policy. So what do they do?
Now we're getting the high-tech lynching of a beautiful man, Herman Cain.
Herman Cain's supporters are ensuring their message is heard too.
They can't talk about the issues, so they hit below the belt.
While Herman Cain fights for political survival, the other Republicans are still struggling to break through. Mitt Romney remains the candidate to beat, but even his campaign has failed to ignite the kind of passion party bosses would like to see heading into an election year. And Rick Perry, who generated excitement when he entered the campaign, is fumbling his way forward.
And I will tell you, it's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
You need 5.
Oh, 5, okay. So commerce, education, and the
EPA?
EPA, there you go. No, okay.
Let's talk deposition.
Seriously? Is EPA the one you were talking about? Or?
No, sir. No, sir. We were talking about the agencies of government. EPA needs to be rebuilt. There's no doubt about that.
But you can't name the third one?
The third agency of government, yeah. I would do away with the education, the commerce, and let's see. I can't. The third one I can't. Sorry. Oops.
A debate performance the Texas governor will also be wanting to forget. Lisa Miller, Lateline.